Good afternoon. Good to see you again today. Today is the 15th of April, 2020. It's tax day, although, as many of you already know, the taxes, if you have to pay in, have been deferred until the 15th of July and the 31st of July. So there is a little break there for you. If you're getting a refund, obviously you need to file and do that as soon as you can to get your refund. A few other announcements for the day. Our meal sites continue, both here in Garnavillo, during the days 5 to 7 p.m. and in McGregor on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock. The McGregor meal site is going to continue through the month of April, and then again, of course, reevaluate toward the end of the month to determine whether or not they need to continue on into May. We're very grateful for all the work that people have done. Certainly for the very generous support that has been given, and we hope and pray that those things can continue as long as there is a need. We've received a lot of offerings from individuals in our congregations to help support the ministry of our congregations, and I'm happy to report that that's really working out well. As long as you can continue to provide your offerings, they will certainly be appreciated. If for financial reasons, either due to job loss or other financial constraints, you can't give your offerings at this time, please don't worry about it. We understand that, and we will find a way. The Lord will get us by, and we're not too worried about that. Also heard from the Thorntons that Terry's surgery yesterday went very well. And he should be getting out of hospital, if not today, then certainly tomorrow. And I know they are grateful for all your prayers. I have received word of more scams happening out there related to the pandemic. One is where you get a text message or an email purporting to be from your pastor saying, we need money to help this or that circumstance. And again, I will never call you, email you, text you, or any other way contact you asking for money, especially if it's to be paid out in gift cards or things like that. Those are just all scams. Do not respond to them at all. If they persist, please contact the local police. Let's see. And again, at this time, right now, we are not having any worship services and meetings in either congregation. I just received word this morning that Vacation Bible School in McGregor will not be held this year. It's just too close to the time the virus should have played itself out, and in order to be safe for the kids and all the people involved, we decided to wait a year. As far as the community-wide Bible school in Garnavillo, I don't believe any decision has been made on that yet, but we will keep you appraised of that situation as well. The week after Easter in the Orthodox Church is called Bright Week. And Bright Week is really a continuous celebration of the resurrection. The Orthodox Christians regard every day of the week from Easter Sunday to the following Sunday as one continuous day. A day in which they continue to offer their praise and thanksgiving to God, a day in which they celebrate the joy of the resurrection, a day in which they grow deeper in their relationship with Christ. I think we can learn a lot from our brothers and sisters in Christ throughout the world. It is true that the Christian church, since the Reformation, has formed hundreds, if not thousands, of different denominations, widely divergent views and ideas about what it is to be a believer and how best to serve Christ. And I think we can learn from one another. I think we have to treasure those things that we know to be the key to our faith. As Lutherans, we are confident that the center of our proclamation is the gospel, the death and the resurrection of Jesus, and the right observance and celebration of the holy sacraments of baptism and the Lord's Supper. We believe that those things are essential, that you cannot be Christian without those things. But we also understand that there are vast many things in the church that are what we call adiaphora. Adiaphora simply means things that may be important, but they're not essential to salvation. And we look at the things we do and we ask ourselves, is this essential to salvation? Does this point us to Christ? Or is this something that if we don't do, it won't endanger salvation? And so that gives us a remarkable amount of freedom as Lutheran Christians to use and adopt a variety of ways of serving the gospel. One of the most important things we do as we look at what is important and what is adiaphora is we look at our local community and ask ourselves, how do we best serve Christ here in this community? What will resonate and draw people to respond more positively to the faith here in either Garnavillo or McGregor or in Clayton County in general? And those things are the things we seek to do. Those are the things that we hope will continue to make the gospel known. Of course, it also means that we need to evaluate what we are doing from time to time to ask ourselves, is this just making us as a congregation feel better, or is this serving Christ in the community in which we live? The church is always a reforming church. That is to say, we are always looking the ways in which we serve Christ and the gospel and asking ourselves, does this lift up Jesus or does this get in the way? And from that, we can then look to our brothers and sisters in Christ, how they are serving the Lord, and see if perhaps some of the things they are doing in His name might be helpful to us to do. As long as we hold on to the good news, as long as we hold on to the death and resurrection of Jesus and the sacraments rightly administered according to the gospel, we have immense freedom to do the kinds of things that are going to help us make Jesus known. I think in each new opportunity is the chance to reach out to people that we wouldn't have been able to reach before. And that's something we need to consider doing and to keep doing if we're already doing it. Because the mission of the church is not just to take care of those who are already believers, but the mission of the church is to reach out to those who don't confess Jesus and to proclaim the good news to them and to give them hope in the gospel. I hope you can keep this in mind as you consider your day. Give thanks for the gifts we have as Christians and look for the opportunities we have to serve our Lord better. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. God be with you all. Bye now.